Hey guys, Pixel here. Believe it or not, I own two broken ASUS Vivobook laptops. So here's the thing, I had one, it was fantastic. The only reason I got rid of it was because I bought the ASUS Zephyrus G14, which was on a killer sale. I just couldn't resist to get it, especially since I want to do some proper gaming. So I sold my Vivobook on eBay, and 3 weeks later, the seller got back to me and said that the laptop's broken, that he wants to return it. I thought to myself, how could it break? I had it for nearly 2 years, I think, at that point, and it was running perfectly fine. He even went to a repair shop. They opened it up and said, yeah, it's motherboard damage, it's going to be uneconomical to repair. So here's the clip of me opening up the laptop when I got it and seeing what I can find, what is really broken about it. Yeah, there's now a missing screw. I don't think that's particularly great, the fact that he's just taken it apart and had a look inside. But apparently it's motherboard damage, apparently it's going to be very expensive to fix. So I'm intrigued, what has gone wrong with this laptop? Okay, so it's not blinking, it's steady. Let's try turning it on. Okay, so that's not normal, the fans are spinning at 100%. The power light has gone off. Nope, it's blinking. Sorry, the battery light, not the power light. And yeah, it's just pumping out air. And now it's back to blinking orange. Huh, and now it's not blinking. Now it's acting like it's dead. Now I see no obvious signs of corrosion. And I'm not taking this laptop apart any further than this, I'll be honest. Now I've been told that the battery connector has been fried. He specifically took a picture of the connector here. Now I see... Let me just grab you guys. Take a look at this. So that's what I'm talking about, that is completely messed up. I was just looking on the case to see if I can see any visible damage, such as any of the pegs being broken off. What the hell is this? Sorry, zoom in. Okay, we've just gone to macro instead, never mind. The hell is this? Okay, so there's one clip broken off, thank you, brilliant. So that could be that one. There looks to be another piece that's lodged in there, yep, that's one of the clips that's been torn apart, brilliant. So yeah, that's not great, is it? I ain't repairing that, and also I don't really care for that laptop, and thankfully I got it all sorted in terms of the refund. But here's the thing, my housemate also owns an ASUS Vivobook. I told her to get one. She wanted a cheap laptop with with a good quality display, and yeah, that laptop cost like £350, £400 and it had an OLED screen. No brainer. Unfortunately, a few months later, she stood on the screen and broke it. Quite dramatically, actually. So here's the thing. I now have a broken Vivobook with an OLED screen. She has one. They're not the same model at all. Mine's the Pro, hers isn't. But they're both OLED screens, they're both from Samsung, they both seem to use the same connector, so you know what, maybe it'll just work. So yeah, let's roll that clip. So without exaggeration, this is probably the most scariest thing I'm gonna do. As you can see, this display is ultra thin, it is paper thin. The repair shop guy said he's never seen a display that's this thin. Obviously it's because it's OLED, so there's no backlight to it, but he wrapped around in a bunch of bubble wrap. He was like, don't even think about putting it into your backpack, take it hold it like a pizza box. So I hope this screen is still alive. A second thing that's quite scary is he said when you're taking the display off, make sure that the battery is disengaged, unplugged, because plugging in the display can fry the whole motherboard if there's a power surge. Which is great because that's not what I did for this laptop, and in fact it's not turning on. Now I'm hoping that the battery's dead, which would actually work in my favor. And I'm hoping it's not broken. Well, it's not got that horrible discoloration that my housemate's stepped on screen had. So I think we're doing okay. Let's just put it on very gently. Now, not only is it a matter of how do I pop it in, it's also how do I hold it in place. Don't know how close up I can get. This should be in focus. You see that little symbol? I've noticed it with a lot of Samsung products I used to have, like TV remotes and stuff. I wonder if that's like Samsung's engineering logo. I need to carefully take it off. Honestly, if any of this works, it would be a miracle. And if it does work, then this will actually be a video. If it doesn't work, then it won't be. Oh, that was not very good. I think it's in place. No, that was possibly easier than I thought. However, of course, I still don't have a charger for this laptop. So I need to wait for my housemate to get back. Well, unfortunately, lads, I am very disappointed to say that it doesn't work, and I don't know why. Now I'm just gonna peel a little bit of this tape off, just to make sure that the screen's fine. Which I'm sure it is. And the display cable's nice and tight in there. And obviously, yeah, it's not the same panel, but it's 1080p. It's OLED, it's the same EDP connector. The laptop has died because there's no battery. Let me plug it. Quickly just put on charge. Okay, that's... Oh, I've unplugged it. I was like, oh, have I fried it? Have I done what the repairman told me not to do? Well, that fucking instantly turned on. Yeah, you can see the power light and nothing from the display. That's all. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why? Why? It didn't work when I tried it, when my housemate was here. Oh my god, she's gonna be... Oh my goodness. It was... Yes! The actual internal screen bezels are minuscule. Like, this is a beautiful display. Look at these... I mean, sorry, let me turn down the exposure because the iPhone is absolutely blowing it out. It's just pitch black. I absolutely love this display. That's why I want to salvage it from that broken Vivobook of mine. Wow, she's gonna... Oh my goodness. She's gonna be excited. I'm excited. She can finally play The Sims. So after a bit of googling to find the perfect adhesive to adhere the screen onto the lid, I found these. Essentially the same thing as battery pull tabs in smartphones, but just much longer. Which means that if I do screw up, all I need to do is pull and try again. And screw up I did, as for whatever reason, the bottom right corner just wasn't sticking. Unfortunately, because the left hand side was stuck on so well, I didn't want to pull the tabs and start all over again. So with a knife, I cut one of these strips down into a smaller piece and just shoved it in there. It works. Here I'm sellotaping the EDP cable. I think it's supposed to be held on under the plastic clips, but it's just completely moved out of place and I couldn't get it in there. Now here I'm closing the lid and I've noticed that the screen is directly onto the keyboard and I want there to be a little bit of room just so the screen doesn't get accidentally damaged again. So I used white tack, which if you don't know what it is pretty much the same thing as what I just used to adhere the screen onto the lid. Now I tried to do a little bit of gaming while I still had the laptop. Considering I was using 100% of the CPU just downloading a game of Steam, I had no hopes whatsoever. And in fact, the coin game, no matter what resolution, what settings, it was running at around 15 FPS. Still, could be worse. Teardown didn't even want to launch. Okay, this has been running for a little bit and I'm noticing a potential problem? Yes. That is in fact a problem. Before I deleted this video and now I'm re-uploading it, I was also talking about the RMA experience because my Zephyrus G14 has like 5 separate issues that are too long to list, so I just put them here. RMA process in the UK still sucks. Games Nexus did wonderful things for the US market. Unfortunately, those don't apply here. Let Me Repair UK is garbage. They've actually returned my laptop in a worse state than it arrived in. They claimed customer-induced damage, which they caused. And then they refused to repair my laptop, unless I paid them. It was only like 50 quid, but it's just the principle of it. I'm not paying you guys for the damage that you did to my laptop. I'll probably end up getting that fixed privately through a really good repair shop that I have locally. They're the ones that managed to take off the screen off my Vivobook. And they charge me very little for it, and they seem like very genuine guys. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you for the next one.